apartment living is different. Like, you flush 50, 11, 12 tampons down the toilet. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rashanae. If you're returning, hey girl, how you doing? And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That will really help me out a lot. Let me know, you guys are interested in what I have to say. Let's get started with this video. I know you see the title, so you're just probably like, okay girl, another one of these videos, another hygiene video, whatever. It has been talked about a lot, but I just feel like it's very important. And also, I just want to give my 2 cents on it. And hopefully you can pick up something from this video that you might want to incorporate into your routine. So specifically today, I'm going to be talking about like menstrual hygiene, period hygiene, cycle hygiene, whatever you want to call it, okay? So just a little disclaimer before we get started. I am not a professional. I'm not your OBGYN. I'm not your gyno. I'm not your holistic therapist. I'm not none of those things, like none of them, okay? I'm just a girl who just wants to share what worked for her, and you guys should seek professional advice if you need professional help. This is just my 2 cents. That was 4 cents, but it's my 2 cents, and you can take them if you want to. If not, then keep it pushing. But I just want to let y'all know I'm not a professional, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. So I have some products here that I want to show you guys that you can use while you're on your cycle to help you out, and things that I've learned along the way. So just a little backstory. I'm like that typical girl, from back in the day. Your mom and them show you how to use like the pads and like tampons when you get older, or if you play sports or whatever like that, right? And so I used to use Kotex. I used Kotex for like, well, first I used to use OB. I don't know if y'all know what that is. That's like the one that doesn't come with like an applicator. That's like real old school. They was really like my mama tampons, but I just used to use hers, whatever. So when I was on my own, I started using Kotex. And then I noticed like throughout the years, I'm just like, I don't feel like right with these tampons. I don't know, it became like a painful thing to do. And I'm just like, this is not okay. Like something's wrong, whatever. So I think around 2017, it was 2017, I decided to switch to organic. Like I would buy organic tampons. So I think there's a brand at Target, like, is it called? It's not Cobra. I think it has an L. I'll insert a picture of it if I can find it on the internet. But they come in like a bucket. So I was using those, and I used those for about a little over a year, and I didn't have any problems with them. I thought they were great. But then I was just like, well, I want to kind of try something else, because I was thinking about like the home buying process, because I knew eventually I wanted to own a home. And I was like, dang, I don't really want to flush tampons down my toilet, if I'm being honest, because I'm just like, apartment living is different. Like you flush 50, 11, 12 tampons down the toilet. Jose and Michael is coming to fix this. Like they're coming to fix this. If your toilet or something happens to your septic while you're in your home, like this is your responsibility now. Like you gotta do this, not nobody else. So I was like, I want to find something else for that reason, and because I'm just like, there has to be a better way, because sometimes you just don't want to deal with that. You just don't want to deal with it. You got to have a purse on you. You got to have somewhere to store them. Like you got to make sure you have them every month. Like sometimes it's a lot. So with that being said, I decided to try out the cup. So let me show you the cups. So the first cup, I have like a little setup right here, so excuse me. Girl, not me with lint. Just excuse the lint, y'all. It was in a little bag. I keep them in this little bag, and this actually came with one of the cups that I'm gonna show you guys. So this is a set that I got off of Amazon, and I believe this was like no more than $16 for both of these. So the smaller one is like, if you haven't had children yet, or if you're like under a certain age, they recommend the smaller one. And this one is if you're, I forgot what the age is, so I don't want to say, but if you're over a certain age and you have children, they recommend this one. I also have this cup. This is the Flexi Cup, and what's different about this one, as you can see, is it has a little tab, so you can literally just like pull it out like a tampon. So I gravitate more towards this one, to be honest, like as of late, because when I first got it, I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, it was kind of stiff. Like it was hard to put in. it just was very stiff, but as I like used it, it's like more flexible now to me. So basically what you do is, there's a hole down there. You take this little string and then you feed it through the hole. Come on, let me show. All right, you feed it through the hole and it comes out like at the bottom here, right? And you just pull it, not all the way, because you still want it to be a circle, right? And so when you're trying to insert this cup, you want to, there's plenty of different folds to be honest, but this is the fold that I found works best for me. So literally all I do is just like fold it in half and then fold it in half again. I think this is called like the tulip or something. And then you just like shove it up. Put it in, you kind of want to go up and then let it go and boop, it just opens like that. And you'll know what's in because it kind of like suctions up. Like you can feel it, like it doesn't hurt. It's just, you can feel the suction. Sounds bad, but it's easier if you do it like in the shower, or like if you're sitting on the toilet, it's a little bit easier. Or you can hit the Captain Morgan, because you know that works very well. You don't have to be in the shower or the toilet. You just hit the Captain Morgan on the side of the sink or the toilet or the tub, whatever. And you can like, you know, here it goes like this. And then when it gets inside, it's gonna open up like that, right? And you just want to make sure it opens all the way or you will be leaking. And you can easily do that by like feeling the bottom part of it and like, this is hard to explain. I didn't imagine it would be this hard to explain. But basically, so like just pretend this is like inside, right? And then when it opens up, you can like kind of slide your finger around it to make sure it's a full circle. Like you want to make sure it's not like dented in like this, because maybe it's not opened all the way at the top. And then when you want to remove it, right, you just pull the string. So this is just it, and you just pull the string and it kind of like comes, like it unsuctions, like it turns from a circle to this, and you just pull it out. A lot of people have questions about like mess with the period cups. Honestly and truthfully, it's really not like the Carrie scene from that movie. Like there's not gonna be blood everywhere. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. Yes, you might get some blood on your hands every now and then, but at the end of the day, ladies, let's just be completely honest. This is your body. Like, I don't understand how we got grown women who just like, ugh, I don't want to touch that. If you don't want to touch it, this is literally your body. Like, this is your body. Why are you grossed out in your body? And I really just hate that, you know, society has turned periods into just be like this gross thing. But it's not. It's like, you should feel really clean afterwards. Like, wow, I just got rid of some things. You know what I'm saying? Like, just look at it like that and you'll change your perspective on your period. And like, it's just blood and it's your blood. Moving on. This one is about 40 bucks. But you only need one. Like you don't need multiple cups, because you literally can only wear one cup at a time. So you really only need one cup, right? And then these guys, these are the same. You do the same thing with these and you just shove. But this one doesn't have a stick on it. So to get it out, you're literally gonna have to like go up there and squeeze it and it'll come out, you know? My long nail girls, because I'm usually a long nail girl and I will still wear my cups, but I will say this much. Please don't let it be stilettos. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. If you got stilettos and you're trying to take out a cup, I have clawed a mini of a kitty, okay? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, if you know your cycle is coming, like, and you're getting your nails done, opt for a different shape, because the stiletto is going to kill you every time, okay? But like this length, you can get away with getting it in and out. But anything like longer, you're gonna wanna wash the stilettos for sure. But any other shape, you should be able to do it. As long as you don't need to use your nails to insert the cup. You need to use the pads of your fingers. So it might take a little bit of craftiness, but you can get it in and out. All right, so that's my period cups. And I mentioned tampons and stuff earlier. I haven't like thrown them completely away because I just haven't, but whatever. I don't buy tampons that much anymore though. But if I do buy tampons and or pads, I buy the honey pot. So I don't remember what size these are because I take everything out of the container when I get it home. But I have the purple one. I believe the purple one, can you see that? The purple ones are the overnight, and I think this one is just like a heavy flow, and I'm not sure. The green one might be normal. But anyways, all of the honey pot pads that I buy have the herbs in them, and that's very much so like you either love it or you hate it type of thing. I personally love it. It's giving spa treatment, it's giving luxury, it's giving minty freshness, and I freaking love it. I 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 know some people just don't like it, but I love it. I love it. So if I'm not wearing the cup, then I will wear pads from the honey pot. Okay? And you can pick those up easily at like Target. I think Walmart does sell them now. I get them from Walmart sometimes. I'm not sure where else they're sold, but for sure Target and Walmart you can get them. The next thing, okay, so if I'm also not wanting to wear the cup or my pads, I have these Absorbent Panties, and they might have some lint on them because they're mine, but they're clean, I promise. They just might have lint. But anyways, I got these from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3. They're kind of expensive. They're not like Thinks expensive, but they're kind of expensive. Like a pack of 3 was like $45, I want to say, something around there. I'll link everything down below if it's still available, if I can find it on the internet. But yeah, so these are lifesavers, okay? They hold literally so much, and as you can see, it doesn't have any like weird swishy, like, you know, I wet the bed sound. It don't have any of that. It feels like regular underwear. I love these. Like, these are great for like if you just want to go to bed and you just not even for bed, like just the days that you just don't want like anything on you, like, you know, you just don't want nothing shoved up your vagina, or you just want to like relax, or you feeling like, you know, extra, just you want to feel comfy, cozy, whatever. So these, I love these, right? So let me see if I can like show you guys the inside. So the inside, it just looks like regular underwear, but there's like, it's thick, like it's thicker inside. And I want to say these will absorb, they absorb a lot, like a lot. Like you're not leaking anywhere if you wear these, you know, like at all. I want to say, I'll look up, but I feel like they said like 5 tampons or something, but it's true. Like they really absorb a lot. Like I cannot live without these for sure. Like period, the end. Period, no pun intended. But I have 6 pairs of these, so I can like rotate them. Now I will say with these guys, you do want to like, let's see what I do. I'll tell you how I do it. Like after I wear them, I do take them in the shower with me and like let the water from the shower run on them to kind of like rinse them out, because like you don't want them to they're not gonna get stained, but like you don't want them to hold like the smell. Like, you know, does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but you don't want them to hold the smell, so you want to rinse them out, because you should just do that. So, and then I wash these like every other day. So like I'll wear a couple pairs and I'll put them in a wash. So that's why if you're gonna wear these, I would highly suggest at least having like a week's worth. I know my period is like 7 days, so girl, I be going through them, okay? So I would definitely buy enough to last like most days of your period. Like if you have a 4-day period, I would at least, well, you have to get 3 packs. So 1 pack would be okay for you if you have like a shorter period. But like if your period is at least 5 days or longer, you probably need 2 packs. So at least 6 pairs, just so it's more convenient for you if this is the only thing that you're wanting to wear. We're going to move into cleaning. Let's talk about how to keep the kitty clean. Let's talk about that. So we know that, you know, our homegirl is very, very particular. She doesn't like a lot of people over. She, you know, she wants to keep to herself. She likes really nice things. She doesn't really want to deal with the foolishness. So with that being said, we never, ever want to use the body wash on her. She's just not gonna be satisfied with it. She's gonna be very upset, and you're gonna be upset too, because now you gotta figure out how to fix it. Okay, to save yourself from all of that, I have some washes I can show you, okay? We have our honey pot washes here, and is it gonna focus? So this is the sensitive one, and then this one is the bergamot rose. I think this one's new. So, and then there's an orange one too, and a green one. I've used them all. I don't really feel any difference between any of them, except this one doesn't, it doesn't really smell like anything. None of them really have like a strong smell, so to speak. It's very natural. It smells more like vinegar to me than anything else, but That doesn't sound like a good description, but it's not bad, I promise. So basically this is like a foam, and you just want to like shake it up and like pump it into your hand. I'll show you. So it's like this, like you pump it into your hand, right? And then you want to wash with, like, you know, with your fingers. You like get in there with your fingers. Don't use a towel. She's very delicate. She doesn't want your hard towel rubbing against her. Like, she doesn't want that. So you need to get in there with your fingers, okay? I'm not talking about the outer part, like, you know, where we shave and stuff. I'm talking about like the inside, like not even the inside. Like I'm trying to not get demonetized before I even get monetized. You understand what I'm saying? So like, you know, the lip area, you want to like get in there. Like, don't just be like patting on top. Like, get in there and like clean inside. Make sure you got no tissue behind, none of that stuff. Clean yourself. You want to use the foams for sure to like keep yourself clean. This is before and after period care. Like, you can use this whenever. I use these daily, so I buy them like twice a month. I want to say they last a pretty long time. I will say it did take me a while to get used to like having a foam and not so much of like a soap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you mostly when you're taking a bath, you like foam up your own soap, but it's kind of weird to have it pre-foamed for you. And at first I was like, this is not doing much, but then I realized like everything doesn't have to be harsh and abrasive to be doing its job. Like, after I use those, excuse me, after I use those, I feel perfectly clean and everything, you know, nothing's out of balance or anything like that. And it's black owned, it's women owned. Like, how can you really not love this? Like, I don't know. Some people use like Summer's Eve and stuff too. Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit too chemically, that's not a real word, but it's like too chemically for me. Like, if that makes any sense. I feel like at that point you might as well use body wash, because it's giving this is still body wash, but we just put, you know, 4 lady parts on it. That's what it's giving. So I use the foam. All right, so on another note of keeping clean, I'm sorry, I'm still reaching over here. I have these honey pot wipes, and these are great to like freshen up in between like going to the bathroom and stuff like that. So I use, again, these can be used on or off your period. I have the normal ones. This is the orange one I was telling you about, and then I have the sensitive ones too. I really don't like the green ones. I don't like the way they smell. Even though it's not strong, I just don't like it. I don't prefer the green one. I'll buy them, that's the only one they have left, but I'm not gonna reach for those. But yeah, I love these guys. These are not flushable. Don't flush this. This goes in the trash. Don't flush this. This goes in the trash. Again, don't flush this. It goes in the trash, okay? You're gonna have a serious problem if you try to start flushing these guys. They're not flushable. So make sure you're also wiping, you know, front to back. I know we should know, but everyone doesn't. So you want to be wiping front to back. Don't transfer the back to the front, because you're gonna have a problem, okay? And then when you're wiping, don't be so aggressive. Like, just, you don't have to like scrape it off. You know what I'm saying? You could just gently wipe front to back. Gently wipe front to back, because you don't want to create like little micro tears on your lips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to wipe, like, that's uncomfortable. And also, open cuts is like another breeding ground for bacteria. So you don't want to deal with any of that. So be gentle. In all things be gentle, okay? So now we're gonna talk about my favorite thing. My favorite thing. I have so many bottles. It's like disturbing. Like, I have 4 bottles. So I keep them like, there's one in my car, there's one in my, oh, I'm dropping stuff. There's one in my car, there's one in like my luggage. Like, if I'm gone, there's one coming with me, okay? Because these things are amazing. And what this is a boric acid vaginal suppository, and the brand is PhD. This is not sponsored, obviously, because look at my channel, like, we're still growing. It's not sponsored, sis, I promise. But I love these so much, okay? So let me tell you what it says on the packaging. It says, let's see, it doesn't even tell you what it doesn't tell you. I think it might tell you on the box, but basically these help to like support your pH levels. So like, let's just say you get off your cycle, sometimes things can get a little out of whack from that, and you just want to insert one like right after your cycle's over. It's going to help get all the rest of the like the remaining blood and stuff out, and just make you feel fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes at the end it's just like very, ooh, like you just feel still kind of gross, because it's just like you don't know how much longer we gonna have this brown fluid, like what's going on. So this will help get that out, and also will help you to feel like more fresh, if that makes sense. Also, if you're sexually active and you know condoms can mess up your pH, and or sperm can mess up your pH, like this is just the truth, you want to make sure it's together, okay? So you can just use one of these, and when I tell you sis will shake you back just like that, just like that, okay? If you're someone who gets like yeast infections, or you might have BV or something, it also says that it will help, it can help with that. And it says for vaginal odor caused by menstruation, intercourse, and exercise. So these are key, like, and I think you can use one every 12 hours. So you can literally go like on a little detox, like I'm gonna call it a little V detox for like a week, and then just like insert one every day or whatever, and you're gonna see like results immediately. I promise. I will never live without these, period. I was so happy when I started to see them on the shelves, like, because I used to have to order them on Amazon, and then I started seeing them at the store, and I'm like, wow, like I can literally just pick up one. Like, best believe if I'm out of town and I forgot mine for whatever reason, that's the first stop we're making. We're going to go and get some PhD, because I just, you know, you just never know. Like, you just never know. Because another thing that's not talked about commonly is toilet paper. Toilet paper will like can ruin your pH. Like, if there's different chemicals in your toilet paper, and it could be causing like irritation to your vagina. So if you're a person who experiences like yeast infections or stuff like that, you might want to change your toilet paper, because that might be like the culprit of your, you know, your issue. So definitely try these, and maybe try changing your toilet paper if you notice that you're always like irritated down there. Like, we use toilet paper a lot, so it'll be foolish to like not consider that in the equation of like what could be irritating your vagina. Okay, when I was telling you about keeping it clean and odors and stuff, now I'm not saying you have to be a shaving girl, not saying that at all, because everybody has different preference, but I'd like to think that maybe like trimming it will help you out, because hair, like, you have to be more aware and be more like proactive when you have like a lot of body hair, because hair holds smells. Like, even the hair on your head, like, it can hold like a smell, and you definitely don't want to be given like musty. Like, that's not cute. I'm sorry, it's not cute. It's not cute at all. Don't do it to yourself. So maybe just like trimming up a little bit, especially like around your cycle, might make before your cycle might make the process a little bit easier for you. So just make sure like you don't have any lingering odors or anything like that, you know. So I have this one, this is a Kinsey one, but they have a different brand. It's like called like Clip. I'll find a picture of it and see if I can put it on there on the screen somewhere, but it's called like Clip or something, but it's like the same thing. I got this one from Marshall's. It was like $7 or whatever. But yeah, this is like a little trimmer that you use. It's rechargeable, which is great because you don't have to worry about batteries or anything like that. But just like you can use it to get, you know, shape up things and make it like nice and trim, so that again you can reduce the amount of odor that you might have. Here's another one that you can use for bikini shaving. This one comes with guards. It's by the brand Flawless. Listen, this one, please put the guard on if you buy this, because this will snatch your hair and it does not feel good at all. I'm like on the fence of not using it, because sometimes I'll be forgetting to put the guard on and I have to learn the lesson every time. So don't do that. But again, shaving will help, you know, like you keep like odors and stuff down. I personally have had laser, so I don't have to like do it as often, because I do need more laser, what's it called? I do need more sessions. I need like a couple more sessions, but for the most part, like my hair it doesn't grow back fast or thick, so I can get away with using those or like a swipe of a real razor, because I haven't gone back to waxing because I've had laser and I know I want more sessions, and you can't wax and get laser at the same time. But that's for another video. We're almost finished. Then we have our honey pot spray. So this is like a panty spray. So again, if you just want to like feel fresh and you know you've been out all day, you just want to like freshen up, you can spray this like in the seat, or like around on, I'll say the seat. You can spray it on the seat, or like with your clothes up, you can like kind of spray the area, and it just has like a neutralizing thing going on. So this is good for like when you're on your cycle as well. And I think this is available at Target and Walmart for sure. It does come in like, I think I've seen it in one other fragrance, but the lavender one smells okay. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really smell like lavender to me, but it doesn't stink. It smells fine. I forgot like one of the most important things that I use like almost every day, like my Flow app. I use the Flow app to track my period. I also use, I think it's an app called Cycle. I don't use that one as much, but sometimes I like to track simultaneously just to like make sure my dates that my cycle is gonna come is more accurate, because like if I'm going out of town, like you just don't want to be caught slipping. You want to know like if you need to bring your supplies to be prepared. You don't want to be caught off guard. You don't want to. It's not good. So I use my Flow app, and you can track like your daily symptoms in there. Like you can track discharges, you can track all kind of things in there. I don't really go that deep, but I definitely do use it to track my period, because like when I was younger, I used to use paper, and then after paper, I think my first app was like, I don't remember, it was the one with the flower on it, y'all, and I don't think they don't make, the app is like not updated anymore. So I transferred to Flow like I think maybe at least 3 or 4 years ago, and I finally bought the premium subscription, and it's cool. Like you don't really need it. It's free app otherwise, so you can still get great use from it with using the free version. The premium just like kind of, it lets you like look at all the different like blog topics and stuff, and it says you can chat with a professional, but when I clicked on the little chat thing just to see what it was about, I think it was like a robot responding to me. Like it was automated questioning, like, do you know why you feel this way today? Like that type of thing. It was just like, you just went through like a series of questioning, and it wasn't really that helpful, to be honest. So I wouldn't say you need the paid version. I think the free one is just fine if you're just gonna track your cycle. It also can be used for like tracking like fertility, like if you want to get pregnant or something, you can use it for tracking that as well. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it thus far, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to give you some information that you might not have had before, or just a new perspective on information that you might have already known. These are things that I just truly love and cannot live without, especially my absorbent underwear and my cups. I love them. Never gonna be without them. And my PhD. Okay, we're not, she's not me without those things. Okay, got it. So I hope that you guys again learned something. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And let's get a conversation going in the comment section. Tell me your period favorites, like what you need on your menstrual cycle that you just will not, you know, it's not gonna cut it if you don't have those things. Just let me know below. Y'all have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.